Hello creators and makers, this is the Random Engineer. Today we're going to continue with our sheet tutorial series using the weld feature and the corner treatments feature. I was going to do the forming tools this time, but since this is a larger topic, I will put it on hold until probably the next tutorial if we don't do anything else. So, corner treatment, it's basically how the corners are gonna end up looking in your design. So for that, we're just gonna create a fairly quick box. It's a 100 by 100 box, and just say sheet metal base. I think that's the correct gauge, and then just selecting the edges and say we want it 100 long. There you go. And this is important for now, so we're going to say 0.5 mil gap, which is going to be a 0.5 mil here. So we say OK, and we've got our little box there. So corners. We have 4 features in the corner treatment tab. The closed corner, it's a way of closing the corner and just leaving enough gap for welding. Also, we have welded corners, which will just visually show a weld. And a break corner trim is just a corner treatment that you give any corners. And the corner relief is just a little relief you give here down the bend for a better bend. So corners, we're going to go here in close corner, and then you just click on the faces that you want to extend, and automatically finds the other corner that needs to match it. And as you see here, you have a 0.1 gap distance, which can also be extended. In this case, let's just say 0.1 for now. And as you see, there's an overlap radio. So this is a relationship between the thickness. So if our thickness is 1.2, this is going to be extended by 1.2 because this is 1. So 1.2 times 1 is 1.2. So that's the maximum it can be. If you go 0.5, let's just do that for now. And we'll compare it to this face because it's going to be the same. So from there to there, it should be 0.6. And let me just check something. If we do 0.5 overlap. So we're going to measure from there to there. Seems to be 0.95. Oh, okay, because I didn't take into account this part, the radius. But that's how it's supposed to work. So yeah, this is basically a relationship between a thickness and this long edge. Yeah, so that's one of the first corners that you see here. And if you see down here, it has just extended it enough. I'm just gonna get this, and as you see, it has extended also the bend in this way. And as you see, this is probably not. It may you may need a really good bend operator to get this kind of corner. So that's where you get a relief corner here. So I'm just gonna keep showing you the closed corner feature for now, and then we'll worry about that later. So again, we're gonna do the other corner, and as you see, you have other options which will change the direction of the extended face, and just a little gap distance between these two. So if you go open bend region, we're gonna go here, and that's what that's gonna do. It's gonna open this, this bend is not going to be extended, but the face will. So when you have the flat pattern, you'll get a gap in the bend like that. So that's what it's going to do for you. That's basically that option right here. Coplanar faces, narrow corner, and auto propagation. Auto propagation works whenever you have a tangent face that you want to extend. For example, if this shape one would have another shape but the linear one, it would propagate it tangentially. So whatever faces are tangent, it will propagate that extension until it breaks the tangency. So that's where you click that in. And narrow corners is just gonna say you want a narrow corner here. So that's not bad at all. The important one would be the extended bend, which is this one, and that's how it's gonna end up looking. So that's without the extended bend checked. This is with the extended bend checked. So now, as you see, we've got those two corners extended, this one and that one. And we're gonna go into break corner. So this break corner options is basically the end type of your corner. You might as well be doing a chamfer or a radius corner. That's where you do here. That's just a corner break. Do that. Then also the corner relief. It's you have to create the corners themselves, or you can let the software do it for you. So if you go collect all corners, you have to select first what body you want to apply the corner treatment, the corner relief, sorry. So you select that body, you can collect all the corners, and it will automatically select the faces that have a gap and a bend. But if you don't want to do all of them and you just want to do one, you can define the corner by clicking on two faces. So that would be that one, wait, let me see what two faces for the new corner. There you go. So I have selected this face and that face and just say new corner, and it will automatically check that bend. And as you see, you can have you will be able to have different corners and select a different relief for all the corners. So for now, I'm going to select another corner. So in this case, I'm going to select that face and this face and create a new corner. And as you see, we have corner 2 and corner 4. And obviously the software would have collected all of them automatically, but that's just another way of showing you what corner treatment you want, corner relief you want to do for one of them. So as you see, I'm going to go corner number 2, and you can just select what relief you want to have. Let's say a 5 mil relief. We don't care about this for now. I'm just going to show you what it's going to do. So as you see, for the corner number 2, it's going to do a rectangular relief. Corner relief. And for corner number 4, I want a circular relief. And then I'm just going to say 5 again. And as you see, you'll get a preview of the corner that you're going to get. So just going to do that. And remember we said rectangular here and circular here. And that's something that you can see in the flat in the state. If you go here, you'll be able to see that we have 5 by 5 square. And this one should be a 5 mil radius or 10 mil diameter. There you go, 5 mil radius. So that's what the corner relief does. So it's very helpful when you have a bend that's very close to an edge, like a box like we were doing here, if you try to do a bend here, that would be, you will be able to do it, but you need a lot of experience in an operator to actually do it, because the bends have to be precise, or maybe a robot or something like that. So that's what the bend relief does. I'm gonna add another relief, and for this one, now I'm gonna go, oh yeah, I forgot about these options. So now the rectangular one, you can go centered on bend lines, and if you check on that, the bend line is going to be exactly in the middle of the relief. So if you measure from there to there, it's going to be 2.5 mil. While if you didn't do that, just take it out. You see how the square shifts, and if you go in the flattened state, you'll see that even more. So now we've got 1.89. So that's what the bend relief does. You can have a ratio to thickness, which is going to, depending on the thickness, it's going to extend the square profile. So if you multiply 1.2 by 4.1666, you should have 5. Tangent to bend is just an option that will allow you to have a tangency over this bend if you have tangent faces. And at filleted corners, that's just a little radius that you can create in the relief. So in this case, we're going to say 0.5. And then if you flatten this, you will see you have a 0.5 radius right here. So that's what those options do. Let's go back to the circular one, and then you have the same, pretty much the same options: tangent to bend, ratio to thickness, and centered on bend lines. Now you can also have a tear, which means it's going to rip the material, so it's not going to add any relief. And I don't know if we will be able to see it right here because of the way because of the shape of the whole material. But if these two were close together and we said just make a bend over both of them, it will not create any kind of relief, and it will keep the faces together so that it just extends the face, just like any auto relief that we were talking in the first tutorial here, in the first sheet metal tutorial. Now there's another one, which is the up round, I believe. Yeah, the up round, it just asks you for a radius and a distance. Let's go by 4 by 1. If we flatten this, you'll get a 4. There you go. You said, you check it. I don't remember the parameters, so that's 4 and 1. So radius is 0.5, and we say the distance to be 4. So it's going to be from there to the imaginary line, pretty much going to be 4. So it's just you can imagine a slot, 4 mil, extended 4 mil. I can probably just sketch it. So we're going to say slot 4 1 by 1. Sorry, 0.5. I believe it's this one. Yeah, so that's what it's going to do pretty much. Let me just go back to it and check it if I'm not making any mistakes. So this is going to be, yeah, that's the slot length. So that's what it's going to do. Let me just check how it propagates here. So if you had a closer edge, maybe if we try it here, it's going to be the same pretty much. Let's try to make a new corner then. Right here. And apply the up round. Oh, so you cannot create this one because it's too close. So you have some restrictions regarding the way that things that you can do in your corner definitions. So let me just get these two and see if we can create that one. Yeah. So up round, let's try it again. Flatten this. And I believe it's this one. There you go, now you can see it. So that's 3 plus 0.5 plus 0.5. That's 4. So if I change this sketch here, we should have it in the same position. Yeah, so it's not center, that would be from the overall length. So that's 4. Now we can do that now. And you can see how it follows that shape. So that's what the up round is, basically a slot. And finally, the corner relief, final corner relief, it's a constant width. So what that's gonna do basically is trying to maintain the distance from there to there pretty much the same. That's gonna be extended along all the gap. So in this case, if I go from there, if I measure the gap from these two lines, if I can get to click it, you go, it's gonna be 0.5 here, and if I go down here, we should get a fairly 0.5. There you go. Just try to click on the points, and there you go, 0.5. So that's the constant width. It's just going to try to maintain the same spacing between these two. And if we flatten this, it's going to create that shape. And finally, this is the weld corner. And I say finally because that's the well, according to my belief, this is the last thing you want to do whenever you're finished. You think you're finished designing, because if you do a corner weld, let's see how it goes. So that's the first phase. This is the second phase. Wait, just select another corner. Not face, not face. Oh wait, this is, I have to select it. Select the side face of a sheet metal corner. Okay, that's it. No. Let's try that one. Nope. I did it the other day. So it seems like we can use this one. There you go. So as you see, it has created a welded feature. Let me just edit this corner so I can show you better what I'm trying to do. So welded corner. No, this is different. So here you select the face that you want to weld, and here you select what's the ending face, and in our case, we don't want an engine face. Let's try that one. Still not letting us do it. So for some reason it seems like I cannot do this one. I'm just gonna also press this and edit it. So it's a lower ratio and try to do it. And as you see, that's the only reason I say this is the end the feature that you should be doing last. It's because when you try to do something else, it won't let you do it unless it's a forming tool or cut it. Because if you weld things, you're supposed to be done with the designing part. That's why it's not letting you do anything else but welding or forming. Let's try that one. What? Oh, maybe this is too not too it. Okay, let's get rid of the corner reliefs. See what it tells us. There you go. So it seems like you cannot check on the corner reliefs and then try to weld it, which shouldn't be an issue. But maybe there's something I'm doing wrong here. Let's try it again. So there's a corner relief. Well, the corner, let's say I want to define this. Nope. Nope. So that's not it. Let me just suppress that one so I can show you what I mean by the feature. And as you see, it's just created a welded corner. And if you go here, you can probably see the annotations for it. If I accepted it, add weld symbol. Oh yeah. So this is where you add a fillet. And that fillet is going to be shown from here. That's going to be 0.5. So if I do that and go like that, it's going to be 0.5. So that add texture checkbox, it's just the view of it. Otherwise, it's just going to look like that. And that would be good basically when you want to show the end result with the grinded weld, but obviously you'll need to use special cooling for the inside. So I think it's always good to have it as a texture because they know it's a weld and can act accordingly. And that weld symbol seems like it's not. Let me just get all this. I'm not quite sure which one it is. Yeah, so it's not showing, but weld symbol is basically the symbol that's going to show you which kind of weld you want to do and the parameters of it. And yeah, other than that, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like it and share it. Subscribe and follow me on social media to know when I'm live. And if you want to support this channel, click on the Patreon button. See you in the next design.